We have another big week in the SEC coming up on Saturday. It's week 4 of college football, and the Eastern Division is definitely up for grabs. Just check out the results from last weekend, and you will see it could be mighty crazy in that division. We bring in Kevin McGuffey from Last Word on College Football to take us through the Kentucky Wildcats' surprising start at 3-0, and this weekend's big matchup at home in Lexington against Florida. Kevin, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Mark. Thanks for having me on again. I really appreciate it.
Of course, Kevin. So let's jump right to the streak. Why don't we? Let's just get it out of the way. It's been forever. And yes, Florida is almost always better than Kentucky, but it's a little bit more than that because there have been stretches of time where Kentucky would be somewhere in the ballpark, in the vicinity of Florida calibers of play. So what does this streak, you've lived through it, what's it been like for a Kentucky football fan?
I mean, I think the biggest word is just frustrating because, when Kentucky last won in 1986, at that time, the one-loss record was only like 20-17, Florida. They played each other very close. Each team would win, maybe 1 or 2 game streak. And then, it just kind of started, and then, 5 games became 10, and then, snowballed and snowballed. Now, personally, I can say I was at 3 of the games where Kentucky almost and probably should have won. The 93 game where they picked off the Florida quarterback 7 times, but they got a touchdown pass on like near the last play of the game, and to win, I think it's 24-20. And then, as we like to call it, the Jared Lorenzen game back in 2003 where Kentucky got up 21-3. And then Florida came back. Then Lorenzen tried to make this crazy play at the end of the game, threw an interception. Florida ran in for a touchdown. And then 2007, the way I like to call it, the Tim Tebow game. When College Game Day was here, I was at that one as well. So I can't take credit for all 30 of them, but at least 3 of them I was there for. But now, I mean, I think it's just frustration. And then, it's just one of those things that gets in your mind. Coach Stoops has said we're not going to talk about it, or he said in his talks with the media, we're not going to talk about the streak. We're not going to address it. I wasn't here. I haven't been here for all 30 years. I've been here for 4. The way I'm looking at it, we're 0-4 against Florida. And so, I don't know, it's just frustration, and they just want it to end. And I think if it's ever going to happen, I mean, it's going to happen eventually, but this just seems like it's going to be the year.
You're on record for calling a halt to the streak. I love it.